are you today?
I'm very good, thank you very much.
Are you happy?
I am.
Are you healthy?
Hopefully.
I think so.
Yeah,
Today I'm talking about 10 simple steps to a happier, healthier you. I know.
Sounds simple.
Yeah,
Something tells me it's not going to be as easy as that.
It is. Everyone's always like, "You're always full of energy." Oh, why? Well, there's a couple of reasons why. But no, I'm gonna help you out with a few here.
Yeah.
So I really think I believe in this heavily, and this is eliminate clutter. So. Have you ever seen that program Hoarders?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, some
these
people
are
it.
miserable, right? And they're like, there's piles of stuff. And actually, when you hoard, it's actually an emotional problem that you're holding on to things in the past. Yeah. So I'm a firm believer in not having, like, I've got things in my
minimalist house. I think you need a happy balance, don't you, between minimalistic and...
I've got a house that's filled with nice photos and all these kind of nice affirmations and things like that. But I'm not hoarding piles of old magazines, put it that way.
Yeah.
And I really do think that, getting rid of things that you don't need, it's kind of good for you. Feel like, remember that whole thing? I'm having a spring clean.
Yes.
I used to love that.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I'm cleaning my room. And I'd get rid of
sometimes you
stuff.
just find yourself down a road, don't you? Or you'll open up a cupboard and you go, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get rid of that. And then before you know it, you've got a bin bag full of stuff that you just don't need.
And it feels good. I mean, if you're the kind of person that panics and thinks, no, but I might need it, that's attachment. You're holding on to something.
Yeah.
And I am a believer in, if you didn't wear something in a year, bar a wedding dress.
Yeah.
But if you didn't wear something in a year, you're probably not going to wear it again.
Right? Wearing the wedding dresses around the house. But yeah.
That's me. I do. Occasionally put it back on. But no, it's like, if you haven't worn something in a whole entire year, you haven't missed it. You probably, apart from like maybe like a designer dress or something like that that's really expensive or something that really meant something to you. I'm not just for like chucking everything out. But I think a lot of us are holding on to things that are probably past or sell by date.
Yeah.
It can be really quite cathartic to get things out. So I would definitely say eliminate clutter is the first step, making you feel a little bit happier in your life, giving you a bit more space in your mind and in your home as well. So ditch some clothes you'd never wear and you'll create more space. And you can go and buy nice new clothes that you will wear.
We see what's happening here.
But this has got a sort of a line here that from that you can go to the kitchen and start chucking out food that's not good for you. And start to make space for good food. And again, you're just going to feel better actually clearing out things. It's like you're doing something positive. You're being productive, and give yourself a little bit of a clutter-free area.
Yeah,
and you should feel a little bit better. And organised probably as well. Yeah, because a cluttered mind is quite a busy mind, and then that can lead to being stressed and things like that. So I definitely think that's quite important. Number 1 on my list. Number 2 is to supplement your life. Supplements are not a bad thing. We're all so busy nowadays. I take supplements because I'm very active. So if you're active, and maybe I might a few times miss to eat certain things in that week, which would be really important vitamins. So I do think that taking supplements are fine, and I definitely suggest if you can't take a multivitamin, then take an omega-3 because omega-3 is found in fish, like oily fish like salmon and mackerel, and it's really good for brain power, good for healthy hair and nails and skin. So who doesn't want all that? Yeah. So this is going to make you feel a little bit better, and it's just good all over for you. So definitely suggest taking omega-3 supplement, and it'll give you glowing skin, and you probably feel a little bit less stress as well, which is nice. Something that Laura and I do quite a lot of is drink a lot of water.
Yes.
Don't we?
Gulping away.
Always drinking water. And you hear me on here talking about it all the time, right? But water keeps us hydrated, which eliminates toxins. And this just makes you feel better. You don't feel sluggish. You don't always feel too hungry either. Yeah. Because if you're feeling hungry, sometimes it's dehydration.
Yeah.
And then you reach for the bad food, and then you feel bad about yourself. And it's a bad cycle then, isn't it?
Headaches or whatever,
Exactly. And in this country here, I think, because it's warmer than from where we're from, for example, I find myself, I do reach for water more than when I'm in Britain. When I'm cold, I don't really want water. When I'm warm, you do. So just have a habit of keeping water with you at all times, and you'll just really feel that you can, always reach for a bottle of water, and it's going to make you feel overall a little bit better.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. So far we're doing well here, aren't we? We're having a clutter-free home, supplementing our life and drinking lots of water. So the next thing would be to quit complaining about it. Number 4 on my list of being happy and healthy is to quit complaining. So I think that it starts, I mean, we're all allowed to complain about things, especially if it's something kind of like bad.
Yeah.
But obviously negative energy produces negative energy.
Yeah.
So when you start complaining, it's just a downward spiral. Yeah. So I always like to think, okay, first of all, what are you complaining about? And let's tackle it. I like to problem solve.
Yeah.
So it's nice to sort of write goals, right? And by goals, I mean something even simple like, I'm going to go to the gym on Tuesday. And you will go to the gym on Tuesday. Okay, and that's, instead of moaning like, oh, I just don't have time for the gym. It's like, make time for the gym in your diary. Write it down. Make a clear goal that you can achieve. And that's not too difficult to achieve. Don't make it too hard for yourself.
Yeah.
Just say, I'm going to go to the gym on Tuesday. And then take it from there. Okay? So by doing this, you'll believe that you can achieve your goals and you'll feel better about yourself. And I know it might sound a bit airy-fairy, but these things actually do work.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. Just that affirmation to yourself. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it.
Well, they do. And you've got to think about goals that kind of excite you. So, like, maybe let's say it's a weight loss thing. You want to lose weight. Instead of complaining that you can't.
This does annoy me somewhat. I've had experiences before, actually. I've been working in another office once. These 3 women who constantly complained about not being happy about their weight. And I was like, do something about it, or stop complaining, or, you know, don't eat that cake you have in your hand.
Exactly. The thing is, I do feel for people sometimes when, you know, they say they can't lose weight, but you've heard me on the show, guys. I don't believe that. I think everyone can lose weight. It's science. You can lose weight, but I do understand some of you don't feel the motivation to lose weight. You just don't know where to start.
We'd all love to be beautiful and
healthy
all the time.
And we can get a little bit competitive and we want to be more and more and more. But, you know, if you're talking about just feeling happier and feeling healthier, we don't have to go out there and be losing kilos and kilos. Just to feel that little bit better in your life, do things that make you feel that you've achieved something, and that is goal setting. That is crucial to make you feel better. I could sit here and give you 10 things that can make you feel better. Read a magazine, watch TV, laugh. But go and do something for yourself will actually empower you to be a little bit more organised and take control of things. Like, it's your life, claim it back. So if you're complaining, if we're talking about you're complaining about something else, not to do with your weight, then fine, you know, but tackle that as well. If it's to do with your work, write down that goal. Okay, I'm going to talk to my boss. I'm not happy with my salary, or whatever that issue is. Tackle it. You're in charge, so take control of it. So number 5 of this list is a little bit along the same lines of goal setting, and that is to create a daily ritual. I love to do this. I love to have like a schedule, and I like to know what I'm doing. It makes me feel organised and probably in control, I guess. And think about that right now. Think about yourself. Think about how you operate. You know, are you a bit all over the place, or are you quite on a track? There's, like you said, there's different extremes of it. But if you set a daily ritual for yourself, and when I say daily ritual, I mean a routine, but the ritual part is something that makes you feel good. So I'm going to ask Laura what is something that she does every single day that makes her feel good, and it can be anything.
What do I do every day that makes me feel good? Usually music. I do have a ritual of put music on at certain times, certain places, things that you're doing. Or...
Yeah, because music's important to you. So that's your ritual. You're taking it back to that, right? So for me, do not even laugh. My ritual is very simple. Every afternoon, I schedule a little break for myself, and I sit with a cup of tea with my dog, and I watch a TV program that I'm not going to tell you because it's really embarrassing. But I watch it because it's my little thing that I like to do, and I like to do it every day. It doesn't matter if I can't do it one day. If I'm busy, it's okay. There's always tomorrow. But I just love that, and I really enjoy that moment that I'm just sitting there enjoying just the tea and my dog, because the rest of the day I'm busy. So it's like stop and just feel that moment, and that's a daily ritual that starts to become, you know, every single day. That it's a nice feeling. It makes you feel happier that I'm in that moment, like, oh, this is nice, and I look forward to it. So just 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes for yourself. So it could just be I go for a walk, you know, something that's a little nice thing that you look forward to every single day. And again, this can link as well with moving your body, because if we move our bodies a lot, we do tend to feel happier. And of course, we'll be healthier. We're always going on about that on the show, I know. But exercise doesn't just make you physically fit, it boosts your mood. You know that, right? And it boosts your energy levels. That's why I'm always in a good mood, because I'm always moving. I'm always on the go, you know, and I've always been like that. I guess it's my personality, but it does go hand in hand. The more you're kind of active, the more you tend to be in a better place. you know yourself. A run can make you have a good mood after it sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I think like, and it is also, it comes back to the goal setting, because quite often with physical, you know, if you're setting a goal to go, I'm just going to go run this far, or I'm going to do this today, I'm going to do that, I'm going to walk to here, then you achieve that, you feel better.
That's right.
So
of course.
it's not just about, like you say, whether it's like weight loss or whatever, it's about goal achievement.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, and then just
to be happier is to be confident in yourself. And to be confident in yourself, you have to set little tiny goals along the way and know that you've achieved them, therefore you're capable. So that's how you become happier. There's no pill that's going to make you happy. You've got to do it yourself. And it comes in little small steps along the way. And you don't have to set crazy goals like I'm going to run a marathon, but just something that's like, today I'm going to move more than I did yesterday.
Yeah.
You know? So that's a good one. And again, back to the goal setting. Number 7 on my list of 10 items here is something, dear diary. I know it sounds a bit weird. I'm a bit old for writing in a diary. But if you do, maybe you're a creative person and you like to write, you know? Maybe you like to do that. But it's nice to write things down sometimes, maybe how you feel. If you are going through a bit of a tough time in your life and you're looking to be happier, I do believe that writing things down is quite good, because you could look back and reflect how far you've come.
Yeah.
So writing in a journal can definitely help you sort of clarify your thoughts and feelings, and it can reduce stress because you're taking it out of the body. You're taking it out to a tangible product, a piece of paper, and you're writing it. And it can maybe help you resolve your problems as well, because it's written down. Like, have you ever had a time when you had to make a decision and you're like, okay, pros and cons?
Yeah. Two tables, 2 lists. Just try and like work.
And sometimes it can be like, oh man, I'm still not any clearer. But you've kind of got it out. It's a process. Something that I do like a lot here is all you need is love. So love is obviously a really amazing emotion that we all can share, and it doesn't have to be the cliche with somebody else. It can be that you just love your friends, you love your life here, you love your job, you love a certain exercise, something like that, and make time for that, maybe a little bit more, and just so you feel more from that. So try and put time in your schedule for that. And this next one's quite funny. It's completely different from love. It's eat your vegetables. I wrote this list and I thought, it took me a while because I wrote the things down. I was like, what order did I put these in? Okay, eat your veggies is number 9 on the list. So vegetables are abundant in vitamins and minerals. So I'm always saying that. But these keep us healthy and energized. So you know me, I like to whiz up smoothies every so often. And I think it's a great way of downing, lots of vitamins and minerals at once. And it kind of, to me, tastes a bit better than actually like a big, huge salad sometimes. I prefer just to whisk it up. So, please stop making excuses and try and get these into your diet. There is no reason you cannot get 5 fruit and vegetables every day in your diet. And what is it? An apple a day keeps the doctor away? Yeah? So, get with it. Get the veggies. Exactly. Last on my list, to feel happy and to feel healthy, is to sleep. Don't we all love to sleep? Who doesn't? Well, you feel rubbish without it, don't you?
I was going to say, those who don't like sleep are those who are jealous because they can't get enough sleep. Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
That made sense.
So most of us need at least 8 hours, and that is need, not want, okay? So there's a reason that we need a sufficient amount of rest. We really do need that, because obviously sleep improves stress. It reduces inflammation, and we all know that when we sleep, our bodies are making all these little things that we've been using all day long. They're repairing our muscles and they're resting. And I think rest is an amazing thing. Why not? Got to repair that damage that you've done to your body during the day and make us feel great for the next day at our optimum sort of physical levels and mental levels as well. And again, I spoke about this the other day, to try and get more sleep. Please, like an hour before you go to bed, put away the phone, the computer, the TV, try and just get everything nice and chilled and make bedtime your ritual. So there you go, 10 nice things to make you feel happier and healthier. Eliminate clutter. Give yourself an omega-3 supplement. Drink more water. Quit complaining. Try and create a daily ritual every day. Move a little bit more and write down your thoughts and feelings in a diary. Give yourself some love from another person or an animal, anything like that. And eat your veggies and sleep lots. Simple. That's all you need.
That's it. And a bar of chocolate.
Yes, probably. Why not? It's part of my daily ritual.
Well, thank you very much.
Hope that was cool, guys. I hope you all listened to that and enjoyed it out there. You can let us know if you feel happier and healthier.
Take the steps. You can do it.
Definitely.
I will catch up with you again very soon.
Yeah, by next week.
Have a good one.